Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with another 4 or more video showing my The Phantom of the Opera collection on physical media.
Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical.
Media. All through this month for the 4 or more series, I've been showing movies from my collection that Jason and I watched and reviewed during Universal Monster Mayhem. The version of The Phantom of the Opera we watched and reviewed for that was the 1943 adaptation. For this 4 or more video, though, I decided to show my collection of the 1925 silent version. Why, you ask? Simply because I prefer it. I also own more editions of the 1925 silent film. I should also mention that this is the second time I'm filming this particular video. I filmed it a while back with the rest of these 4 or mores, and since then I found another edition of The Phantom of the Opera. Believe it or not, I almost left it behind at the thrift store because I didn't feel like refilming the video. Ultimately though, I had to get it. Not only was it at the thrift store, but it was still brand new and still sealed. Thank God I did too, because that particular DVD happened to contain a cut of the film I hadn't already owned. Let me elaborate. There are actually multiple cuts of The Phantom of the Opera. Allegedly, there is no true uncut version that was ever available to the public. I own 3 different cuts of the film, over 5 different editions, over 2 different physical media formats. Starting with my VHS. This was released by Madison Entertainment Group. This tape contains the 79-minute cut of the film. As you can see there, it says running time 79 minutes. I love that image. This 79-minute cut, while the most readily available, is the shortest cut of The Phantom of the Opera. The 79-minute cut is also included on this silent screen double feature DVD, released by Diamond Entertainment. This disc not only contains The Phantom of the Opera, but also Nosferatu. Which brings me to the DVD I mentioned earlier that I found at the thrift store. This is the Alpha Video DVD release of the film. This one contains the Eastman House cut of the film, which runs approximately 94 minutes. Next up, I have The Phantom of the Opera on this 50 movie pack, Horror Classics. Believe it or not, contained on here is the 107-minute cut of the film. It's the closest version we have to an uncut edition. It's funny, because usually multi-packs like this contain the most heavily edited cuts of the movies. The quality of the print on here is surprisingly good, too. And lastly, I also have the 107-minute cut on this 50 movies pack. Horror Classics, again. This is basically the 50 movie pack I just showed, repackaged. What's cool about this, though, as you can see, is The Phantom is right on the cover. So there you have it, guys. My collection of The Phantom of the Opera. 3 cuts on 5 different editions over 2 different physical media formats. What do you think? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.